So, it is actually 6:15 when I'm recording this. Why so late? I had to take my parents to the airport and I couldn't fall asleep at 1, and I had to take them to the airport at 4:45, and then it would have been like really short sleep, and then I would have had to wake up real groggy and then suddenly just step in a car and drive people around, and I was like, nah, I'll just stay awake. Anyway, I have a bit of an announcement to make, as you may have noticed. Depends on what I'm gonna do with video titles and announcements in previous videos. I'm just gonna say it. Starting January 1st, 2019, I am going to quit YouTube. It's not that I don't enjoy making YouTube videos anymore, it's just that I don't enjoy World of Tanks anymore. It kinda sucks saying that, because like I said, I still really enjoy making YouTube videos. I cannot find the creativity nor the willpower to make videos about a game that I just don't enjoy playing anymore. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm barely in QB stream anymore because I just don't enjoy watching the game anymore. I'm just done with World of Tanks. It is the natural order. It's been... Well, I started Tanks in 2011, came back in 2013, and ever since pretty much played until October of last year, maybe November. And this entire year, from last year November 2017 to this year November 2018, I have never refound the love that I had for World of Tanks. And that makes me a bit sad, because World of Tanks was just a really big part of my life. And every way you look at it, World of Tanks was a massive part in my life. It made me get in contact with a lot of people that I still am in contact with, and I really enjoy being in contact with. This includes John, QB, Ollie, and loads of other people. And like, I've gone to Tank Fest with like Tanya and Will and M4, and seen loads of people. Like this whole World of Tanks community that I've been in contact with is so diverse. Literally from everywhere in the world you talk to people, and that's like something that is very 21st century, isn't it? Like 100 years ago, you were aware that people lived on the other side of the planets, but you had no idea how or what they looked like even. And now 100 years later, we can just, within seconds, I can just say hi to someone in Australia if I want to, and it's just mad to think about. But why am I then quitting YouTube? Because this channel is based on World of Tanks. This channel was built on World of Tanks. And I'm... Okay, one. If I switch games, I know that a lot of people will like quit watching and stuff like that. I know there's people that watch me for me and not for like the content, and that's fine. I adore you guys for that. But I know that a lot of people will leave, and that's fine. That's what I would expect to happen anyway. But at the same time, I don't know what kind of games I will play. I don't know how I will edit them, and it just feels like I'm gonna have to start YouTube all over again. Now, not quite as bad as I did when I started YouTube. Just go back and watch the first videos, and there's like, when I talk, it's very calculated. Like everything had to be perfect. I was terrified of making a mistake, and it just like, you ever watch those like college movies where people are just like planks or boards that are just talking, just stand there like, hello, I'm just kind of like standing here, like a monotone voice, have no clue what they're doing. Like that was me, and that's like learning. Like, if you go back and watch a couple of my first videos and just skip a year, I've progressed so much. It's insane. And it's not quite like that, but for the last 2 years or so, whatever it was, I've been making World of Tanks videos mostly. There was Singularity, which I really enjoyed. There was Metro 2033, which I never finished. And then there was Dead Space with John, which I never finished. And you may have noticed that I just don't finish things. There's a lot of video series on this channel that just didn't end. I quit the news because I just kind of didn't want to play World of Tanks anymore. I quit the Chosen One because I kind of didn't want to play World of Tanks anymore. Halfway through, I quit with Marking Mission. Not because well, mostly because I wasn't playing World of Tanks anymore, but because of World of Tanks, I didn't want to edit videos on World of Tanks. So I quit with that, and this is kind of like the same case. Like there was a pause of like a couple of weeks with videos, and I took those couple of weeks to think about like YouTube, about World of Tanks, about like my life on the internet, my actual life. And so from that point on, I've decided that I've been toying with the idea of quitting YouTube for a bit. Because, like I said, I don't enjoy World of Tanks anymore. I don't enjoy making content on it anymore. So why continue? Right? And like I said, I don't know if I'm the type of person that can do like multiple games on the channel, or like Nerdcubed or whatever. Just do one video on one game, like once a week or twice a week. I'm not that type of person that can switch games. I like a game, I play the game. I can't play 7 or 8 games at the same time. Currently, I'm playing the absolute shit out of Pokemon Let's Go. But I don't have a capture card, so I can't make videos on that or stream that shit. And next year, February, I'm going to quit my job. Yeah, that's a big decision. Because like I've had that job for like most of my adult life. That's what I know. That's what I feel comfortable with. But after 5 years of that shit, I'm kind of done. People quit mostly because of their like either they quit because there's actually quite a lot of reasons to quit a job, holy shit, but I'm quitting because I had enough of my boss. And that's a very valid reason to quit a job, I think, and most other people would agree with me. And I don't know what I'm going to do beginning of February. I don't know if I immediately start a different job. I don't know if like I have to start an education for a job which starts like later on in the year. I have no idea. But so that means I don't know if I even have time to make videos and do a YouTube channel. So the idea of quitting YouTube came before the idea of quitting my job, although I did make the decision to quit my job within like I think an hour of having a talk with my boss. So that was fun. That was good. I toyed with the idea of quitting my job for like a year. But just one talk with my boss that lasted 25 minutes was enough for me to decide I'm gonna quit. And because I'm gonna quit my job, like I said, I don't know if I have time for YouTube anymore. I don't know what and how fast I get enrolled in different shit after February. So why am I announcing this now? Before, like a month before the 1st of January. Because I didn't want to be that guy that like start making videos again, get people interested, they subscribe, and then I'm like, oh, by the way, I'm quitting, bye, see you. I don't want to be that type of person. I from the very start, from the very first video, I told myself, if I'm ever going to quit, I'm going to announce it. I'm going to make it very clear that I am going to quit YouTube. I don't want to be that type of guy also that just disappears without saying anything. Just suddenly stop uploading videos and that's it. So this is it. This is me saying, you guys, you beautiful people that have decided to watch some scrub on the internet make shit World of Tanks videos. You guys and girls, thank you. Because you have given me something that I didn't actually think I would ever get for a very, very long time. Long before I got to know Quickie Baby. Long before like I started making YouTube videos on World of Tanks. I had the idea of making a YouTube channel. Because from my dad's side, somewhere deep inside that line, I have something, there's something in there that's creative. There is a creative mind, and I have that. And I want to create shit. I want to create stuff. I want to be busy. And the beauty of YouTube is that you can have a lot of smaller projects. So instead of working on a really big project for like months on end, that gets really boring because you're doing the same shit kind of over and over again. Like if you're building a game, that's a lot of coding. That's a lot of coding. And you can say like, oh yeah, but that's different. Like smaller projects of coding, because now I'm coding like how the character works. Now I'm coding menus, and I'm like, yeah, but it's still coding with. And you can say that that's kind of the same with video editing. Like, oh yeah, but now you're just editing another intro with like music and stuff. And like in my mind, that's different. In your mind, it might be completely the same. You're like, Phil, you're really stupid. And I would say, yeah, yes, I am. But in my mind, working with different music, working with different video clips, working with different games of World of Tanks matches, that has brought diversity in what I wanted. Somewhere I'm kind of sad I was still like locked to World of Tanks, but it was what I learned to work with. It's what I enjoyed working with. It's what eventually now I'm done with. So to the people that just subscribed, lol, sorry. There's still a load of videos that are still on the channel that you can watch for like 5-6 days if you binge watch it. Wouldn't recommend it, but if you want to do, go for it. For the long time viewers, thank you. Thank you for, like I said, for giving me something that I never thought that I could experience. Even if it is just 2,500 people, that's still 2,500 people that decided, you know what? This idiot here on the internet screaming that his nipples are itchy. I'll subscribe to that guy and I'll follow a few of his videos. I'm certain there's worse YouTube videos. There's many worse YouTube channels out there, most likely. But there's a lot of good ones as well, and I suggest you watch them instead. I'm not the type of guy that like ends stuff. I'm very bad at ending shit. That's why I left a lot of open endings. That's why I kind of didn't end series saying like, I'm done, bye. So this is hard for me to say that I'm gonna quit YouTube, but I have to, because I told myself from the beginning that I would do it. So this is it. There will be videos until the 31st of December, and from January 1st, 2019, 12 o'clock at night, that will be it. That's when there will be no more videos uploaded to this channel. Most likely about World of Tanks. If I was to ever reboot this channel, which I most likely won't, there will be videos again. But don't count on it. New video next Tuesday. Oh, and before I forget, it is currently 10 to 7 in the morning, by the way. I'm still working on this. I don't know about streaming. Like I said, I've mostly streamed World of Tanks. I have streamed a bit of other games, but always came back to World of Tanks. I don't know what I will do with streaming. If I don't immediately get a job or be busy after February, I might stream random ass games at random ass times. If I am busy, the Twitch channel will also die. So if you kind of want to follow me on Twitter, where I will not update what I'm doing, but I will say on that if I will stream or not. Currently I am uncertain what will happen with the Twitch channel. I'd say about 70% chance that nothing will happen on it, because usually when I came back from work I didn't want to stream because I came back at like 8, 9, 10ish. But if I get a normal job, I might actually stream with normal working times. However, that might not also be the case depending on what I will find. So the Twitch channel, uncertain. I will update on that. But for now, goodbye.